Congratulations, CSA School Class 34. Navy culinary specialists have a proud tradition of being the heart of the ship and the morale of the crew on board naval vessels deployed all around the world. We have served on ships, submarines, planes, sea battalions, naval bases. We served in the White House, Vice President's residence, Camp David, the Pentagon, and the residence of 4-star flag officers. We stand ready at all times to make our significant contribution to answer the nation's call. Please stand for the singing of our national anthem. You may be seated. Every aspect of your training has been designed to instill the skills and qualities deserving of this certificate. You've been through a demanding course which requires a great deal of mental and physical stamina, personal pride, and extraordinary team effort. Throughout the course, you have been exposed to a rigorous training schedule which has prepared you for duty in one of the most demanding and rewarding career fields in today's military. Senior Chief Whiteside will present the graduation certificates. Attention to award. From United States Navy Naval Technical Training Center, Detachment Fort Gregg Adams. This certificate has that you are a culinary graduate and you have met all the requirements to graduate from CSA School. Certified at CSA School, NTTC at Fort Gregg Adams, Virginia. This day, 30th of June, in the year 2023. Signed, A.J. Johnson, CWO, Officer in Charge. CSSR Amazon, going to the USS Harry S. Truman, CDN 75. CSSR Army, going to the sub-school. CSSR Kennedy, going to the USS Harry S. Truman, CDN 75. CSSR Fernandez, going to sub-school. CSSR Fowler, going to the USS Tuxton, 103. CSSR Johnson, going to the USS Princeton, CG 59. CSSR Lipscomb, going to USS Carl Vinson, CVN 7. CSSR Lugano, going to USS Carl Vinson, CVN 7. CSSR McGrath, going to Substitute. CSSR Moore, going to USS Blue Ridge, LCC 19. CSSN Mustafa, going to the USS Harry S. Truman, CVN 75. CSSN Perez, going to the USS New Orleans, LPD 18. CSSR Preston, going to the USS Carl Vinson, CVN 7. CSSR Redding, going to the USS Dwight B. Eisenhower, CVN 69. CSSR Rivera, going to the USS Abraham Lincoln, CVN 72. CSSN Salgado, going to the USS Carl Vinson, CVN 7. CSSR Bond, going to the USS Harold. During this 5-week course, our Navy students challenged themselves and their peers to grow both personally and professionally. We will now recognize the individual achievements of those students who excel in both performance and academics. Senior Chief Whiteside will present the award. The following awards are given to the class leader, Master at Arms, duty section leaders. The students receiving the awards have shown great poise, innovation, and dedication to duty, reflecting great credit upon themselves. Front and center, CSSN Lipscomb, CSSN Salgado, CSSN Kennedy, CSSN Johnson, CSSN Moore, CSSN Preston. Attention to award. From Officer in Charge, Naval Technical Training Center Detachment Fort Gregg Adams. Subject, Letter of Appreciation. I want to personally thank you for your superior performance while volunteering to be a student leader at CSA School Class 34. Your experience of position displays true leadership, professionalism, and motivation. Your performance was exemplary. You have set an exemplary high standard of experience for future class leaders to emulate. Your actions have reflected credit upon yourself and this command. Congratulations on a job well done. Signed, A.J. Johnson, Chief Warrant Officer, 3, Supply Corps, United States Navy. Students, right face, fall out. The following award is the Superior Culinary Award. CSS in Kennedy, CSS in Perez, CSS in Preston, front and center. These students have gone far above and beyond the expectations. They have each set an example for the rest of the class and for the rest of CSA schools to follow. I am very proud of each and every one of you and your accomplishments. I expect great things from you in the fleet. I am so proud. Students, right face, fall out. I would now like to present the Hard Charger Award. This is going to CSSN Moore, front and center. So let me, to the families here, let me explain what the Hard Charger Award is. The Hard Charger Award is for the student who, throughout all the difficulty, pushed forward and bettered themselves, showed the greatest amount of growth that I've seen in the class. CSS and More is the embodiment of this award. When this young man got here, it was a little bit rough going through the academics, but he locked in, and when he did, it was nothing to stop. Just hold there for a second. I'm out, yo. I want to be gone. All right, but yeah, he absolutely locked in and he showed us exactly what he had. He got great academics, he got great grades in class, and he really grew as a person and as a sailor. I'm proud of you too. Thank you. Right face, fall out. Next, I would like to present our Honor Grad Award. This award is presented to the student who has achieved the highest grade point average. CSSR Bubuyan, front and center. Simon Mukangama over there absolutely knocked out every single test. I mean, honestly, for English to be a second language, you honestly wouldn't know. Based off of the 98s and 170 on those tests. I'm very proud of you, Simon Mukangama. Mukangama, right face. Mukangama, fall out. Everybody's so excited to get out of here. I get it. You know, we're almost done. Okay. Next, I would like to present our Accelerated Petty Officers. This award is given to those whose performance was exemplary, both personally and professionally, during their 5-week course. They will assume the rank of Petty Officer 3rd class within 4 to 10 months upon arriving to their new command. CSSR Johnson, CSSN Salgado, front and center. As you may notice, both John T. and Salgato are wearing leadership roles. That is not a coincidence. Both of these young men have displayed their superior leadership from the beginning until the end. They did very well in their academics, and they excelled during their academics. Again, job well done, Jimmy. Students, right face, full out. All right, I would now like to have closing remarks from our officer in charge, CWO Bree Johnson.
Morning, motivators. Morning, sir. I like that. Y'all gotta get to one more time. Morning, motivators. Morning, sir. Wow. Seats. How y'all doing this morning? Good. You excited? Ready to graduate, go home, and just do great things?
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. I want to thank the family members for showing up, showing support. It has been a long 5-6 weeks for some of our settlers here, but guess what? It doesn't stop here. They're going to need you throughout this process, throughout the time that they're going to the fleet and everything. So keep them in your prayers. Continue to call them. They're going to call you. When they stop calling, don't say that, are they okay? It just means that they're having a good time and they're acclimated into the process. So my father used to tell me when I used to call him every day, he used to be worried about me. He used to be worried about me. And when I stopped calling, guess what? He knew I was having fun. I was acclimated into what I was doing. So don't say it is a bad thing. They stop calling so much. But it means they're having fun. They're getting into the fold and everything. So I was sitting back and I was just thinking, like, what tools or what can I say to you guys that I haven't already said? What tools can I give you to let you know that everything is going to be okay when you make it out to the field? That you have all the tools you need in your tool bag to be successful. First thing I want you to say is, get a mentor. Get a mentor. Right? A mentor is something that you're going to need. And make sure you're getting the right mentor. All right? So if I tell my father, hey, man, I want to be like a warrant officer 5, he'll be like, go ahead, son. Guess what? But he doesn't have the tools to guide me to be a CWO 5, right? So I got to get somebody who's in that position or who has knowledge about that position to get me there where I want to be. So make sure you get the right mentor when you go out to the ship, right? Don't get your best friend who's going to gas you up. Get somebody who's going to keep it real with you. Get someone who's going to keep it real with you. When you jacked up, they're going to say, hey, you jacked up. When you're doing good, guess what? They're going to say you're not doing enough. All right? Keep going. Have goals when you make it out to the field. So I say I always have a mentor, have a right mentor. So I'm going to give you a story behind it, right? I like to give you stories behind it to let you know what I mean behind it. So one day, I was trying to teach my daughter how to read. One day, I was trying to teach my daughter how to read. And the word was the. T-H-E. And I was like, all right, babe, spell this word. T-H-E. I said, this word is the. I said, say the. She said the. I said, now what is this word? She said, he. I said, what? You know what I'm saying? I said, no, it's the. She said, no, Dad, it's to-he. I said, why do you say that? She said, because the T makes the sound, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. I said, well, I missed that. She said, no, Dad, we have rules for a reason, right? So she said, the word is, I said, say the. She said, the. I said, this word is the. I said, now say this word. She said, T. So we was going back and forth for a while, and for a minute it was to-he, right? So I had to get up from the table and have my wife come in and have someone else to better facilitate to her, to let her know, what the word was. Now she's speaking English good, no problem, no issues with that. But I wasn't the right mentor, right? I was not the right mentor at the time for that. So when I say get the right mentor, that's what I need, the right mentor. So the sky is the limit, right? The sky is the limit. Glass ceiling is already broken. Just waiting on you to break through and just keep on doing great things. My days are numbered. When I'm looking out, I see the next chief, senior chiefs. I see my reliefs when I'm looking out. I see the next officer. I'm ready to be relieved. I'm ready to be relieved. You have all the knowledge that you need at your fingertips. All the knowledge that you need at your fingertips. Anything you want to learn, anything you want, you can just Google it or text it on your phone, all right? You have answers just like that. But guess what? I want you guys to get understanding behind it. Even though you have the knowledge at a fast rate, but I want you guys to get the understanding behind it, the meaning behind it, why we do things the way that we do it. What's the reason behind it? Get that. You get good. When I say we are the heartbeat of the ship and morale of the fleet, that is true. That is true. So, I would like to say, what meal are y'all looking forward to have when you guys go home? What's the first meal that you guys look forward to have? And who's going to cook it? Are we all ready to go? Come on, look it up.
I'm going to have fish, sir.
You gonna go fish? Okay, all right.
My mom will.
Your mama gonna cook fish? Okay. Okay, some real food. Got it. Yes. Okay, all right. What else you got?
Steak golden roll.
Okay. Steak golden roll. That sounds good. I haven't had that yet. Somebody else on this side? Barbecue. Steak as well. All right, come on.
Give chance.
PF Chang's. Get that. So when I say morale is us and we control morale, we cook food, right? So I want you to look at everybody's faces. You see that smile on everybody's faces just from talking about good food? Just from talking about food, right? You guys get to control that every day. Every day. So every day that you produce a product, every product you produce from this day forward, I want you to make sure that you're producing that product with the intent of bettering somebody's life, right? Changing how they feel. Changing their mood for that time when they're sitting down eating their food. That's how good I want to be. Every time you create a product, a food dish, I want you to make sure it is that good that you're going to change their mood. All right? Change their mood. So, I like to have a story, right? So, the story is, right, I say, if I tell you I can kill an alligator with my bare hands, most of you guys look at me crazy, right? Most of you guys look at me crazy. Like, sir, you've been spitting knowledge this whole time I was here. Anything you tell me, I would have believed you. But now you're saying you can kill an alligator with your bare hands. But I'll say this, most of you don't know, after an alligator eats a huge meal, it becomes paralyzed. After an alligator eats a huge meal, it becomes paralyzed. So I'll make sure I feed the alligator a good meal like y'all prepared yesterday. All right? Feed them all that. Make sure it's good and fed. And I'll just take some tools. I won't take my bare hands. I'll take some tools and I'll be able to go over and overcome the alligator. Now, I would say you guys just had the greatest accomplishment in your military career right now. One of the greatest accomplishments in your military career. I don't want you to become paralyzed. I don't want you to become paralyzed. I want you to continue to have goals, continue to strive for excellence, continue to change your mindset for the better and for the good. All right? That's what I want you guys to do. But thank you for what you do. I look forward to seeing what you do out in the fleet, and I'm going to follow you guys, right? I'm going to follow you. So make sure that you guys continue to strive for excellence, continue to push yourself, continue to have goals. So when I say it's too easy, I want y'all to say it's too easy. When I say we got this, I want you to say we got this. When I say all in, I want you to say all the time. All right. It's too easy.
It's too easy.
We got this.
We got this.
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
We got this.
We got this.
All in.
All the time.
All in.
All the time.
All in.
All the time.
Yeah. Thank you very much for those words, sir. Before we close, I have put together, well, me and my team have put together a presentation of memories. I want you all to always remember the journey, to never forget, drink a cup of coffee, and not for nothing, I'm proud of each and every one of you. Let's go. Alright, then we got our senior class lead right there, and our master arms getting the bottom, like they acting like they doing work, but you know, they not really getting accomplished. Hey, I appreciate y'all though, y'all good. Thanks. Alright, we got student of the week, Yeah, struggle. Sorry. No, he did a great job. Hey, I'm proud of you, Mr. Reddick. No more of that master arm stuff, right? Mr. Almazan, he must have set his mom for this one. He woke up on time for this middle. Hey, I'm proud of you. Good job. Hey, there you go. We got peanut on the grill. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Hey, the noodles was on point. I appreciate you. There she go again. Hey, I want to be clear real quick. Mr. Mustafa, you are hands down the slowest server I've ever met. Hands down. Hey, but you know what? Keep doing you, man. Proud of you, kid. There we go. We got Mrs. Canada back there on the fryer. She said she can't wait to get out to the fleet to do the same thing. I'm proud of you, girl. Good job. And then, of course, we got Peanut and Canada. Only 2 females. All right, over there we got Mr. Harvey. I tell you, the entire time he was just cleaning. This dude, I had to pull him from the cleaning to do any work. He just, I'm doing super up every time. I'm doing work, Chief, doing work. Cooking nothing. And that's, yeah, Mr. Johnson over there without his cover on in the galley. Hey, way to show up, buddy. Hey, this was our galley class meal, and I think it turned out pretty good. I'm proud of each and every one of y'all. Good job.
Thank you, Jim.
A lot of hard work for this now.
Oh.
Of course. Hey, but this concludes our graduation. We got no leave covers up.
I say your left, right on your left. Right. I say your left, right on your left. Right. I say your left, right on. L-E-F-T. Now let me hear you start to the left, start to the right. Start so good, let me hear it twice. All right. I say your left, right on your left. Right. I say your left, right on your left. Right. I say your left, right on. L-E-F-T. Now let me hear you clap to the left, clap to the right. Sounds so good, let me hear it twice. All right. I say your left, right on your left. Right. I say your left, right on your left. Right. I say your left.
Coming out, you know what I'm saying, Mr. D for the camera work. I appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you, Daddy. And the cake. You're the man.